With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Wide 80. 57. We're going to 54. Wide 80. They're not ready for this. They still.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
I'm here all day. Kill. Watch it. Check 99. Check 99. Gun.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 45, Mike, 45. I'm coming. Check 9.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Mike, 45. Watch the run. 45's the Mike. Hey, they scared.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Check, 45's the Mike. Let's go one more. Check. Lucky. Check Check 43.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Being chased out left. And Cooper able to work his way open. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Ravens nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken it.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And a loose football. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. A first down carry by Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Let's get off the field, D.
Prescott from the gun. He's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the... He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now.
He's checking. Crash.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Big Derek Brown making the stop. Allen off the play fake. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check the backer.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Let's go.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Check. To Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check 52. Shift. Watch the shift. SOS.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 13, it's a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, tight. Kill. Hold the look.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Elliott a first down and more. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Ravens nothing.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Push him back. Push him back. Mike 55.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
This is taken at the 18. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Check. Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Go, go, go. Joker, Joker. Joker, Joker. Here we go, 46. 53. Check 53. Everybody,
1st down, Prescott.
all day.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
In your face.
Hey, kill. Three's the Mike. 47. The Mike.
10th carry now for Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And down to the 27-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Mike, go. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Hey, kill. I got you. Wide. Get wide. Then we're going to 53. 57's the Mike. I got wide. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
47. 53. Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Check. Kill. Then we're going to 53. 53. Mike, 53. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 54 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, fellas.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. You better bring it. You better bring it.
A second-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a game. Of just one.
Tackled by Demarius Randall. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Tight. Here we go. Watch the edge.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
56.
To the air, Allen. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game. It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here. Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, I'm coming.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check four. Single. 57's Mike.
Now Prescott.
I'm coming.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
We own them.
Prescott now. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Watch twist. We're going to 54. Wide in. Check 53. Go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Good. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Out. Half. 55's Mike, guys. 55.
On play action, Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
For Marquise Brown, incomplete.
2nd and 15.
55.
Yards to go.
Night. Alert flare.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Boys, let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Hey, home.
Check.
Middle.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. You can't block me.
On play action, Allen. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up the big tackles.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 51. Mike 51. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Ravens 7. Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's get in them holes. Hey, check Mike 39.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Rabbit. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
56.
9. Check Mike 39. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Check 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Half 85.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 41.
Hey, check Mike 30.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Derek Brown. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Regular.
He don't want it. Hatch it.
Off play action. Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at the 45.
Step it up.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now Elliott, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And we're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. Second and 10.
47. Let's go. We got this. Switch.
On play action, Prescott. And that is incomplete here.
Prescott on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. It's third down and 10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
How you doing? How you doing? Let's get this. Seal this game, boy.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
What's the curl? What's the curl? Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, we have it on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Off the play fake. Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brandon Carr. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Mike 53.
Get that quarterback. Get that quarterback, D-line.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Check, 53's Mike. Hey. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn up. Ship. There we go, kill.
Prescott off play action. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
53's the mic. Go, get out there, Man, I got you.
On the counter, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cowboys 35, Ravens 7. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth-quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
65. Hey, check Mike 39.
Here's Allen to throw it. Open man, here's Foster.
Don't be scared of it.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9
I know you feel
brings
that.
up 3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
You ain't got nothing.
You go tight.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
I know he ain't
So
got it.
trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check your hot read.
Half. Sub.
Off play action. Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 53. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here's Elliott. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They go to Elliott again. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A first down carry by Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Don't get nervous.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now here is another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike, 53. 53.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The ball carrier, Patrick Queen on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Right there.
And it's third down.
53 is the Mike.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Yeah,
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's 2nd down.
53 to Mike. Wide 8. Check 53. Here we go. 46. Man. Mike, 53.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Count. 27. 53's to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on